Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next bonus video. In this bonus video, we're going to do a little bit of the escape, the Sorrow boss fight, and meeting up with Ada. So, one of the ways you could get out is by befriending Johnny, so that way you can knock him out with the SIGs. But there are actually a few ways. First off, if you go to the cure and dig out the fake death pill in your leg, as I showed, I believe if you contact the Major when picking this up, he has this to say.
Snake? Major, you're alright.
After he does his regular talk.
The boss gave you a gun?
And the gun talk.
Major, I'm sorry.
And Sokolov, come on guys!
Major, I dug out the bullet the boss shot into me.
Yes?
There was a fake death pill inside.
A fake death pill?
Yeah. What does it mean?
I haven't a clue. But if it's the work of the boss, then it probably means something.
So he says that, so one of the ways you can get out is by using the fake death.
Is he dead?
Because Johnny will open the door. Allowing you to make your escape. Now another thing worth noting in how to escape is... Now another way you can get out, you'll need to have Johnny in front of the cell to see this, I believe. Is that if you go to cure and then spin Snake around a little bit, this will happen. Or not, what the heck? Snake, you were supposed to... Do I have to spin him for longer? I know something happens if you spin him in this menu.
Time to eat!
There we go.
Are you okay?
You'll throw up if you spin around in the menu long enough, and he'll be so kind that he will actually open the door. So you can use this to make your escape. Now the next thing I want to show is, if you befriended Johnny,
Bastard!
and let him kill you, this will happen. So I'm just gonna stand here and let Johnny shoot me for a little while, and we'll see what happens when I die. You need to have befriended Johnny for this to happen. So I'm pretty close to death. As you can see, I am very red, but if he kills you, something funny happens, and you need to have befriended him for this to happen. Oh, come on! Really? Was that also taken out? It was supposed to be Johnny that's supposed to be concerned for you. Well, the game said screw that. We're not gonna have Johnny call out Snake's name. But one other thing before we continue. I'm gonna stay quiet for a moment, and I wonder if you can notice this. You may be hearing beeping. In the survival viewer, the game actually lets off this beep to let you know of the transmitter. You can dig out the transmitter, and I think if you eventually contact the Colonel, I think he says something about it.
Snake?
Of course, I have to go through all this line of dialogue first.
Boss?
Major.
Snake? You say you've discovered a transmitter?
Yeah, it was buried in a wound. I think Ocelot did it. He must be expecting me to get out of here.
Then you mustn't disappoint him.
All right.
Yeah, so this will have an effect on something later on if you remove that transmitter. During my playthrough, I purposely left it in to show off what would happen if you left it in. So let's go to the Sorrow boss fight. Oh, come on! I survived falls greater than that!
No, this isn't happening.
Now, for the Sorrow boss fight. There's a few things that's going to be different from this boss fight.
Are you one of the Cobras?
Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake, the dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
So for this playthrough, for the bonus videos, I've killed significantly less soldiers, and you're going to notice this. This should go significantly faster than in the main playthrough. There's also one or two ghosts that I want to find. Because either they didn't appear or I didn't spot them at all during my first time through here. As you can already see, what on earth this took my life? As you can see, we have already just reached the pain. I'm pretty sure it took a bit longer for me to reach the pain during my main playthrough. So yeah, this boss fight is dramatically shortened the less people you kill. Which I'm pretty sure speedruns of this game, they go about killing significantly less people just to shorten this boss fight as much as possible. Only making kills when absolutely necessary. Before we reach the fear. who died very quickly. I think I counted, it was like 40 seconds or something like that. I can't remember how much I counted at when I post the video, but yeah, he died very quickly. Ah, here's the ghosts of the hour. Ivan. So I believe Ivan didn't show up because the game only counts his kill if you killed him before putting him in the locker. And yeah, he's in nothing but his underwear. Very creepy soulless eyes. But yeah, that was one of the ghosts that we missed, I believe. Or he was like far off in the trees where I couldn't see him. But I think the game didn't count his kill because it only counts the kill if you killed him before getting his outfit. Which, in case you're wondering, Ivan actually canonically lives. He reappears in Portable Ops. He's actually one of the few, if not only, people that worked with Vulcan that actually survived this incident. Especially after the boss nukes the Nazi Grant. And later with the Davy Crockett. Also, you will notice if you're approaching a boss, a neat detail is you will know if you're approaching one of the Cobras is because the river actually gets wider. So that way you have room to actually get around them without losing as much of your life as possible. And then the river gets narrower when you're going to be encountering soldiers. So you can actually use that as a tell when you're about to run into a boss. And as you can see, we had already reached the end of his boss fight significantly quicker than the previous playthrough. So it's time to wake up.
Boss, you have to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me. You want to finish your mission, don't you? Then you'll have to shoot me. The spirit of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
Okay, so after that, there's a few things worth noting. First off, you'll notice I'm not in caution at all. That's because when I remove the transmitter, Ocelot cannot find my location, so he has no idea where to send his Ocelots. So if you remove the transmitter, the Ocelots don't show up. Now, naturally, this means that by removing the transmitter, you will not get this the cutscene of Ada removing the transmitter, which honestly is a really great cutscene. Also, something I never realized until now, this is actually fruit that you can collect. So let's contact Paramedic and see what she has to say about it.
I see you found a vine melon. The vine melon is a kind of melon commonly found in Selino-Yarsk. Like the name says, it's a melon that grows on a vine. The flesh is crisp and delicious. The vine melon is full of potassium and carotene, so it's good for you as well. Next time you see a vine, why not check to see if there's a melon growing on it?
So yeah, I had no idea that this thing existed in this game. So with that, I think the last thing we'll do before ending the episode is meeting up with Ada. Ada. Let's make to the waterfall where she's waiting for us. Which isn't too far away. Now, there is going to be a difference in the cutscene because since there is no ocelots, not only do we not get the cutscene of Ada removing the transmitter, the cutscene of meeting Ada here will also be different. So with that, I'll let you view this cutscene, and I'll see you for the next bonus video. See you then!
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana. Here's your equipment.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.